What's up, people? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day. Today's episode of General Hospital, very good. The Luke Spencer storyline, I had a fucking feeling that the Luke at the Quartermain Mansion was not that. It's not the real Luke. Even though I was confused at first because he kept using nicknames, and that's something the real Luke does. I was like, oh, fuck. So it was all another joke. He's not the real Luke. It was all a plan for him and Cesar, Faison. Helena, I figured it was a fucking plan because Helena let Alexis and Julian go way too fast. She let them go into the room easily. She didn't even try to stop them. She just walked away. So I had a feeling that it was a joke. Because the writers, they just milking this storyline for everything it's no longer worth. Like, at this point, I don't even care who Luke is. I don't care. Like, at this point, I'm just over it. Because this has been going on since January. It's December, almost a year. Wrap it up. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, 2015 is almost here, and we're still dealing with this storyline. Jesus. We need new writers. Like, clearly this show needs new writers. At this point, they could bring in Jill Farron Phelps at this point. Somebody needs to take the helm. I hate when they drag a storyline out for a year. Because at this point, this storyline makes zero sense to me at this point. Who the hell? Like, who could hate Sonny and Luke that much that they would go through this length, like, to get this done? Shit is ridiculous. Like, the storyline is fucking stupid. Tracy is a fool. I mean, she was married to Luke from 2005 to like 2010, and then 2010 to 2011. And she can't tell the real Luke. She was sleeping with the guy, and she can't tell the real Luke from the fake one. Jesus Christ. Lulu, I'm a little disappointed in her myself that she can't tell who her father really is. I mean, I can understand in a way because the personality, like the way he's talking, he talks like this, the real Luke. This shit is crazy. So anyway, Faison was flapping his gums about being locked up for a year. Well, a few months at Spoon Island. And then Dante pretty much said the same thing I said. I don't blame Anna Devane. Like, I would have did the same thing. I mean, come on, like, Faison is a sick individual. Like, dude is crazy. I would have locked his ass up too. There's no way of escaping him. Sometimes you gotta go through the extremes to get rid of people like Faison, because they never go away. But the thing is, Faison is just, I really don't know where this storyline is going with this fake Luke, Faison, Helena. Where's this thing going? Like, where's the end to it? Because I see no end anywhere near. And this shit been going on since, like, shit, the storyline basically been going on since Faison came back to town, basically. Let's put it like that. This has been in motion basically since late 2012. And there's still no ending. It's just one layer after another, after another, after another. With no end in sight. That's the crazy part. I'm ready for it to end. So Anna, she locked Julian back up. She put the cuffs back on him. I don't blame her. because Julian is guilty of sin either way. So anyway, Nina and Franco don't really care. They're talking about naming the baby or whatever. I'm over them too. Like, they're boring. Their whole scenes was boring and pointless. They need to get that storyline moving as well, because it's dry. So anyway, back at Windermere, Britt was telling Nicholas what her involvement in Spencer's runaway, and Obrecht basically tried to take full blame for it, but Nicholas basically told her to get out. I don't blame Nicholas for being pissed at Britt. I honestly don't. I don't blame him. But I mean, I can't really blame Nicholas, because Britt can't keep using her mother as an excuse for her wrongdoings. Like, everything she does bad, she keeps blaming her mother for it. In the way that she grew up, and you can't keep doing that. And the thing about it is, her mother never physically threatened her. She never forced her to do any of the things that she did. She did them on her own accord. So Nicholas has every right to be mad. Since they're breaking up, I feel like Britt should just be done trying to get Nicholas back. But my thing is, Britt did what she had to do to get back with Nicholas. She tried to beg and plead for him to take her back, after the whole thing happened at their engagement party in March. She tried to go about things the right way she tried the right way to get him back, but none of that worked. So she resorted back. She went back to her old ways of doing things, the only way she knew how to do things. But it wasn't the right way. That's the problem. But she did what she had to do. So Nicholas basically told her to pack her bags, be gone, and now he's threatening to have her prosecuted for her involvement in his son's runaway. So now she has to get a lawyer. Everybody on the show basically needs a lawyer. Let's just put it like that. So anyway, back at the PCPD, Madeline called Nathan there to tell him goodbye or whatever, because she's being sent to Pettonville. She was denied bail. So Nathan mentioned how Victor Cassadine being his father, and Madeline was about to tell him the truth when Lisa walked in. And that's when Faison walked in and found out that Obrecht had another child by somebody else. And apparently Madeline know who Nathan's real father is. So basically she's threatening Obrecht, telling Obrecht that she has to testify on her behalf at her trial, or she'll tell Nathan who his real father is. At this point, I don't even care who his real father is. It's like, either reveal it or don't. Like, what's the big deal? So Anna finally told Alexis the truth about Rick Lansing being alive. So Alexis went to the diner to tell Molly everything, and she did. And Molly, understandably, was pissed off because her father was wrongfully accused of some shit that he didn't even do. So, I mean, Alexis needs to back off, because, see, that's the problem I have with Alexis. Yet again, she chose a dude over her kids. Typical. Like, it's just typical of appearance on a soap opera to choose a significant other over their child, because that's normally how that goes. I mean, hell, look at Carly, look at Elizabeth. I mean, it's typical. So it's just typical shit. So meanwhile, Dante was interrogating Faison, and Faison asked for a phone call. So he called the Luke, the fake Luke, the other fake Luke. I'm confused by this storyline. I really am. And Luke said that all those idiots bought that he was the real Luke. The storyline is ridiculously stupid at this point because it's kind of difficult to keep up with this shit. It's like, I don't even care. I can't wait for tomorrow. We get to finally see Obrecht versus Helena Cassadine. I can't wait to see it. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Actually, I meant to tell ya, there's a casting call. The producers put out a casting call for a new character in General Hospital. Apparently, this new character is supposed to be a bad boy or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I hope all you have a great day. See you all tomorrow. Have a great day.